What's the hardest thing for a DJ?
Probably the drinking, bro. Nah, I'm serious, man. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. You know, drinking's bad. You know, people are involved in drugs and stuff like that. And that's the hard part is you're in the nightlife industry. I'm trying to slow down a little bit and kind of focus a little bit of my energy on, you know what, I don't want to wake up with a hangover tomorrow and actually, you know, kick it with my family and not be like, oh, here we go again. You know what I mean?
Say something?
Check, mic check.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do
100%?
it. Let's run it. Yep.
He's a DJ, entrepreneur, father, and a dope-ass food.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
My guest, Dirty Dave.
I get that DJ horn in there real quick, you know?
We go way back, bro.
Super way back.
Hey, I remember.
Tell him.
Bro, you were still a producer, right? You were trying to do the music stuff?
Yeah, this was back in what, like 2015, 16, 17, around there?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I was, you know, doing my little producer thing, trying to get into it. And I remember you hit me, hey, let's collab. And we worked on some, you know, unfortunately you lost the files, you know what I mean? But
no, but I mean, way back. Remember when you were with Selly Cell, I think?
Yeah, Selly Cell back in the day,
the studio. And you were doing good, bro. But all of a sudden, the DJ shit started.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro. But we'll go into that. But where you from, bro?
I'm from here, born and raised, Salt Lake City. My family's from Mexico, Jalisco, cerca de Guadalajara, unos ranchitos por ahí, you know. I'll shout out all my people from Mexico, man. But yeah, born and raised here in Salt Lake, man. I'm super excited, super humbled to be from here because everyone sleep on Salt Lake City. Everyone think we're a small market, but no, it's been growing a lot lately, and I'm super proud to be in this moment in time.
I see Salt Lake City and Utah as a whole as a gold mine that people don't know yet, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather be in Utah and become a legend than go to Hollywood and become just another guy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, there's a lot of opportunities here in Utah, and it's growing.
Yeah, bro.
And so if you could do something now, start it now, and really, you know, have that etiquette to really just push it and do things the correct way, you're gonna blow up, bro.
Yeah, and that's what people don't understand. They're like, oh man, there's no opportunities here. Well, that's the beautiful thing of it. You get to make your opportunities.
Exactly.
Because of you, thousands of other kids could become that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember with soccer, bro, there was no professional soccer players here. When I became professional, it was like the floods of hell broke.
Opened up the gates,
yeah. It was like the gates of hell opened up and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And a bunch of kids started being professional. But that's your job. You need to open up those doors because nobody else is going to.
You're the gatekeeper, bro. You got to open up the doors for the rest of the generations that are going to come and going to even just start doing what you're trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
How was Dirty Dave as a kid?
Dirty Dave as a kid, man. Humble beginnings. You know, I wasn't really into music. I've always loved music, you know what I mean? Saturday morning, my mom cleaning the kitchen, you know what I mean? You know, vacuuming, listening to the merengue, the salsa, all that stuff, you know,
That's
all the Mexican, you know, all that shit, the corridos, you know, the rancheras. And, you know, I've always had this, like, love for music, you know, but I didn't really know it would become to what it is now. Back in, like, 2010, got introduced into, you know, the EDM scene, the raves, went to my first rave, and I was just moved by the power of the DJ.
Oof.
How can just someone just, you know, playing the decks can control a crowd and just bring that type of energy to life into the venue, you know? So that's when my journey started, man. So it's crazy to me, you know what I mean? I never thought I'd be in this position, you know, having this interview. You know, we all have dreams and aspirations, but some of us don't really pursue them, you know what I mean? So, and that's the problem, you know, not everyone has that drive to really, you know, make a change and to really be what they're supposed to be in life, you know?
See, that's the crazy thing, knowing what you're supposed to be. Because I feel like everybody can pursue it, but can you get to it?
Yeah.
That's the tough thing, bro. And lately, I no longer believe in my dreams. I know them. I'm already doing it.
Exactly.
Bro, there's people out there who are 60 years old and still believe in a dream. Believing is contradicting to knowing. If you work your ass off, the universe knows you deserve it.
100%, bro.
And if you're not there yet, then you know why you're not there yet.
Exactly. It's like a step plan, you know what I mean? Like, obviously you start with a dream. What does it take to get from here to here? You know what I mean? Obviously with time and maturity and life lessons, you'll get there. But some people don't know how to apply those lessons and to really get there to the next level.
What makes you want to keep going? And what makes you different than everybody else?
I mean, what keeps me going is just my dream, bro. You know, like we were talking about a little bit earlier. I've always had this vision, you know, where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
You know, so when you're in the shower just thinking about life, or, you know, you're just sitting there, you know, reminiscing about, you know, what am I gonna do? What's going on? The good times. You know, I've always had this vision of me playing on a festival stage in front of millions of people, thousands of people. And that's my motivation, you know, having that dream very young. You know, I still try and do what I can to get to that level. So that's kind of like what drives me. Not only that, but also my kids. You know, I got 2 kids and stuff like that. So, you know, that's my motivation. I want to break that curse where, you know, you go to work, you work 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, go home. You know, like I want to do something different with my life and teach my kids and other people that if you really set your mind to something, you can actually create something really unordinary and really, you know, live for yourself. You know, like I hated working the graveyard shift back when I was 19, 18 years old, you know, working 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. And that's when I was DJing. And, you know, I was just like, bro, like there's more to life than just working for somebody else when you can work for yourself.
It's so hard for like, you know, the normal person to understand that, because that 9 to 5 grind really helps you to become whoever you are now. I remember me becoming a professional soccer player. I wish I had a 9 to 5 before I did that, because I didn't know how important and how special it was.
Keeps you disciplined.
Yeah, bro. I remember I felt like I deserved it. And it's like, no. There's a quote that I love that says that there's a kid out there who is always working so hard just to take your spot. Maybe if you didn't have that job when you were working so hard late night shifts, you know, you wouldn't understand how hard it is to be here and how special it is.
Exactly. Dude, I remember my boss was hella cool. I would hit him up like, hey, I got to go DJ this gig at like 12 at midnight. Is it cool if I dip out for lunch? He's like, yeah, go ahead. Take your time, bro. You know, that was like so cool. You know, I would clock in at 7. I'd work till like 11, you know, get ready in the car or whatever. And then I would go to my gig. This was, you know, when I was 18, 19 years old. And I was just like, for him to like actually like believe in what I was doing, like it really meant a lot to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like Drake says, working on the weekend like usual.
Yeah.
Like 100%. I bet.
I'm working tonight, you know?
Yeah. If you really want something, there's no such thing as rest. You know, and when it's rest, usually it's just like making time for somebody else.
100%, bro. I love that that TikTok. I'm sure you've seen it, man, where it says, I quit my 9 to 5 and now I started my own business and now I work 24/7, you know? And it says, fuck. Yeah. It's true, man. Like, you know, being an entrepreneur and being an owner of your own business, like it's a lot of, you know, sleepless nights, a lot of time that you don't dedicate to certain things. Like one of the things I hate about being a DJ is like I miss out a lot on family time. Weddings, you know, stuff like that, you know, just family stuff, personal stuff, you know what I mean? Because I'm always out on the weekends and everyone else works. And I'm sure every DJ feels that. And even, you know, people like you that are always working and doing things, like you feel like you don't focus on some of the things that you need to focus on more. But at the end of the day, if you want to get somewhere, those are the sacrifices that you need to make to get there, you know what I mean? So
I did feel like that for a very long time. But lately, man, I know that I'm not God, bro. I'm a human, you know? And I can't do everything. So when I'm doing this, it's 100%. It's Dirty Dave's time. When I'm with my family, that's 100% my family's time. If you're not being torn apart from 2 places or 2 things, then you always feel like you're doing enough. It's when you feel like somebody's pulling you from here and somebody's pulling you from here, you get it in your head and you're like, damn, I don't have enough time. Yeah. But when you put everything in one thing for that moment, you're like, yeah, I give it all. What else do you want me to do?
100%. And then that's how it should be, man. That's how things get done. You know, I'm not a procrastinator. I mean, I am a little bit to an extent, but, you know, when it's time to, like today, you know, I woke up, I was like, I got to go get this done. You know, I got a gig tonight. I got a gig late at night. Like, I got to get it done. I got to come here, make it happen because it's good for the both of us. You know what I mean? So, and that's how I look at it. Is this opportunity, you know what I mean? To people to know who I am on your platform. And you know, cross promote a little bit. You know, we're working on a little something here and there. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing how much work you have to do. When you want to be that difference, it takes even more. The hardest thing is to tell somebody that you're ready to do even more than what you want to do.
That's what makes you different.
Yes.
You know, everyone thinks it's easy and you just follow these little steps, but no, like, yeah, there's steps to get there, but there's also shortcuts and different things that you can do to get there faster. And that's, you know, being personable, being respectful, working hard, having that etiquette. Some people just are just happy getting there at 9:55 before they clock in at 10. No, I'm there 30 minutes early, bro. Maybe sometimes an hour just to make sure everything's running correctly, make sure I'm looking on point, making sure everything's sounding on point. Like you got here a little bit earlier, you set up everything. You know what I mean? That's the extra steps. People just want to come in and they just want to work.
Yeah.
They don't have that. What can I do to better my time to make my job easier? You know what I mean?
It's the things that you don't want to do that make you who you want to be.
Exactly.
You know,
and until you understand that, you're
It
not
won't
gonna
work.
get anywhere, bro.
yeah, there's sometimes, bro, I'm like, I don't want to do this, but something clicks in my head and it's like, oh yeah, if you do that, you're just pushing that wall that's trying to stop you.
Yeah.
That's why it's so hard to do it, because you don't want to do it, but it's just a wall. You got to push it. Lately, I've been trying to do that, like the things I don't want to do. And I've become good at doing the things I don't want to do, and thus making me more efficient when it comes to this.
Exactly. That's all it takes, bro. Is doing those little things to prepare yourself. You know, so when the opportunity comes, you're ready to go, man.
What's the hardest thing that has happened to you in DJing, and how do you fix it?
Man, that's a tough one, man. Thankfully, I've been pretty blessed. I don't think I've really had a really tough situation where I couldn't got myself out of it with fairly ease, you know. But then again, it goes back to just the relationships that I've built, you know, and the way people respect me and the way I respect people back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I've dealt with anything to that nature where I'm just like, oh shit, like, how do I fix this? You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't think I've gotten to that point yet. I mean, who knows? You know, as we get older, we have less patience and we just give out smoke, right?
The grumpy old man.
Yeah, you feel me?
Nah, I get you, bro. I feel like it's weird because that's who I'm becoming. I'm impatient with young people. Like, let's say somebody wants to do something, but they make an excuse. I'm like, that's an excuse. Shut up. I don't care. I don't have time for your excuse.
100%.
I've done it before, so I know exactly what excuse sounds like. Let's say somebody wants to be a DJ, and what's an opportunity from Dirty Dave, but he's not putting in work. He's not doing more than you are. It's like, why the fuck would I give you a chance? Bro, 100%. I used to be doing more than I was doing right now back then. So you need to be doing it as well.
It's facts, bro. You know? I man, I've known you for years and you've been hustling since the day I met you, bro. The music thing, I remember you would release a song every week for like a year straight, 52 songs, bro. Yeah. Maybe, I think you missed one or whatever for whatever reason.
It was every single week.
He was just releasing music here and there. And I was like, damn, I've never seen nobody do shit like that. But then it goes again back to the basics, the etiquette. You know, the structure that you have mentally to like just do shit and get it done. Like, not a lot of people have that, bro. And that's what's really gonna separate. That's how all these people that are rich are rich, because their mentality is different, bro. The way they look at things and opportunities is like on a grander scale. Well,
they say, bro, if you want to be rich, work on your job. If you want to be wealthy, work on yourself.
Sheesh, that's powerful.
If you just take care of yourself and you try to be the best version of yourself, people will want you around. People will want your energy to be there, bro. And you will become better at whatever you're doing. I just put everything in connections, right? A professional soccer player plays every single week. Why the fuck am I not dropping a song every single week?
Facts.
If I'm dropping a song every single week, why the fuck am I not dropping an episode every single week?
Exactly.
Do something important every single day, every single week, every single month, and every single year. And that's how you're going to have a fulfilled life.
100%, bro. That's the worth ethic, bro. You know, I know you talk a lot about soccer because that's the experience you had, you know, that really kind of like brought you to stardom in a way, you know what I mean? But, you know, those players are working out on the field, working out every day, you know, bro. Going to the games, playing the games, you know, traveling. It's something they do every day. So why not continue to do that even though you're not at that position anymore, but continue to have those tools?
How you do anything, you do everything. How you gonna be something if you're not that? It makes no sense. You gotta study the game, right? Like, bro, some of the biggest DJs in the world, they do gigs every single fucking day.
Yeah, bro.
And it's exhausting. I don't know how the motherfuckers do it, bro, because it has to be energy the whole time.
I know. My dude freaking Gordo, you know, old Carnage, he plays, you know, 8-hour sets, 6-hour sets. I'm like, God damn, I play like 4 or 5 hours and I'm just like, fuck, bro. How do you kick into another gear and do another 3-4 hours? I'm like, fuck. But that's what they do. Yeah, that's what, you know, that's why they're where they're at in life. You know what I mean? Like, they do this shit for real. They do this shit every day. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a regular job.
That's why I feel like the number one ingredient for success is just sickening hard work, bro. Because if you don't put in that stupid, crazy, sickening hard work, you don't know you're that person.
Exactly. 100%,
you know?
Bro. I you know, I'm talking about my dad a little bit. My dad doesn't complain about work. You know, that motherfucker is tired. His back is hurting. He got, you know, back problems, all that stuff. He's sick. He got a flu. He still go to work, 12-hour shift. You know, like, and I would see that my whole life, and I'm just like, okay, like, I have nothing to complain about. You know, at the end of the day, I got to go to work to put food on the table for my family. You know what I mean? So that kind of was like, I love my dad, bro, because he like really showed me what a hardworking person is.
I love that, bro, because I feel like a lot of Latinos don't take that as a blessing. My dad is the same fucking way, bro. It's every single day that motherfucker is going. The
Don't
only
matter.
time he's resting is when he's sleeping.
Facts, bro.
I got to meet your family. You have a beautiful family.
Thank you, brother.
You know,
Appreciate you.
amazing people. What's the hardest thing about being a father, bro? And a husband?
It's well, right now it's tough, man. I just had my baby boy. He just turned 2 weeks. Just being away, bro, at night. You know, my wife obviously isn't working right now because maternity leave and stuff. So I gotta get in there and grind. You know what I'm saying? Grind a little harder now too, just to make sure we're okay and all that stuff. But it's just hard being apart and being tired all the time. But like I said, I'm tired right now. I'm still here, and I look good. You know what I'm saying? But I just plain no. But yeah, man, just being a little bit more tired than before, and as you get older, you get a little bit more tired. And just trying to have balance is what's pretty hard right now. Is having that balance.
I think, bro, the hardest thing is Michael Jordan once said it. He said, "Maybe it's my fault. I made it look too easy." You know what I'm saying? I always think that I'm like, damn, like I post every single day. I do an episode every single week.
You do make it look easy.
It looks so easy. And then I feel like it's bad sometimes because it doesn't show what I really do every single day. It gives a perception that, oh, he's just talented. Like, oh, this is easy for him. No, motherfucker, this is hard
work. It's hard work, bro.
That's the thing. The greatest people make the hardest thing ever look
Easy.
the easiest. And that's the hard thing to teach people. That is not easy at all. Every time I see you, it's let's go. Let's go. You're always on your shit because you know that that's the only way you can keep going.
100%. You have to be on your shit, bro. It don't matter if I'm having a bad day. It don't matter if I'm going through some shit. It don't matter if I'm upset. It don't matter, bro. As soon as I walk up on that stage, that shit don't matter to me.
Yeah.
I'm focused. I'm DJing. I'm making your motherfuckers dance. I'm turning up. I'm doing what I need to do.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know how to separate their personal life and their work.
Yeah.
And that's where you fall into problems. And it took me a little while to kind of get that into that mindset. But yeah, man, I could be having the worst day of my life, losing someone or, just not being in a good state of mind. But as soon as I get on that stage, those worries don't matter to me.
Yeah.
I'm at peace. I'm where I need to be.
I posted something on Facebook that said, if you don't want to be a winner, it's okay, be a loser.
Yeah, I seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I laughed at it. Everyone talking shit.
Yeah, people were like, what? No, you can. I was like, what I'm trying to say is the mentality of wanting to be a winner, it's stronger than even if you're losing.
100%. Even if you're losing, you're down by 3, you can still come back and win, bro.
You can still.
It's all in here.
It's all in here, bro.
What are you going to do to get there? What are you going to do to hit that game-winning shot, bro?
Boom.
What are you going to do?
The problem is that a lot of people are comfortable with being losers. You can lose, but you can't be comfortable with being a loser.
Yeah.
I don't get it, man. I've lost many times in my life, but I've never been okay with, oh, yeah, it's okay to lose.
It's okay to
Fuck
lose.
that, bro.
We just lost the season. We'll try again maybe next year.
No,
maybe. What you mean? I'm going to come at it next season, bro. What's
go
up?
harder, bro.
I'm ready to go,
Yeah. What's the hardest thing for a DJ?
Probably the drinking, bro. Nah, I'm serious, man. Like,
yo, I've had some DJs here and they've never talked about that.
There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, drinking's bad, people are involved in drugs and stuff like that. And that's the hard part is you're in the nightlife industry. And it's kind of hard, to be around people that do the drinking and all that stuff and being a part of it. You know what I mean? I know some DJs that do it, and it sucks. You can tell they're deteriorating, and it's one of the things that people don't really talk about. You know what I mean? But it's a problem. I drink a lot, bro, and it's tough, man. I have a little bit of a drinking problem, not all the time, but I do excessively drink a little bit just because, I'm buying people shots. They buy me shots. The next time they come and see me and they, oh, dirty day, let's turn up. Woo, you know what I mean? So I'm really trying to focus on my health a little bit more this year and kind of step back a little bit from that and be a little bit more healthier, You got to take as you get older, you got to watch yourself a little more and take little steps to kind of better your health. And that's one of my main goals. That's one of the hardest things, that I've been dealing with lately is I've been drinking since I was a little bit before 21, high school, we used to go to little parties and stuff. Yeah. So from then until now, I still drink here and there, but, I'm trying to slow down a little bit and kind of focus a little bit of my energy on, what, I don't want to wake up with a hangover tomorrow and actually, kick it with my family and not be like, oh, here we go again. You know what I mean? That's one of the harder things that people don't really talk about. But just being in that nightlife and being around, being a party rocker and you know
bro.
drinking and stuff, it's always gonna be there. You know, and I'm slowly trying to figure out a way to get away from it or drink a lot less because it's gonna affect your health sooner or later. So
if you could go back in time, right? There was a time machine, the dirty time machine. 10-year-old Dirty Dave. What would you tell him?
Ooh, man, I would probably, I don't know, man. I would just tell him to dream big, and if you really put your mind to it, you can actually achieve anything you think of in life.
That's beautiful, bro. Thank you, man.
Thank you for having me, bro. The Maikon Show, Dirty Dave. What's up, baby?
It's lit, bro. Shit, man. What do you want to tell the people? Where can they find you?
Oh, man. Simple, man. You can find me on the gram. You can find me anywhere.
TikTok?
TikTok. I do have TikTok's a little weird, bro.
Come on,
TikTok,
man. Let's get
TikTok
it.
is cool.
You can't be too old for that shit,
no,
bro.
TikTok is cool, but man, there's too much to do. You got to post every day. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that. I do have time, but I'm just not educated, man. You know, I need to find.
You gotta get somebody else.
I gotta get someone to do it. Yeah, if you can't do it yourself, find someone that can do it for you. But yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, just at DJ Dirty Dave. Real simple. Probably the only one out there. So there's another one in Florida, but he ain't as popping as me. But
bro. Ain't nobody else.
Follow me, man. I'll follow back. I always like to show love to local artists, local DJs. We actually was doing a little music shoot,
A little something.
You'll see that coming up soon, man. But yeah, don't forget to follow the Maikon Show, man. Show love to my brother Maikon, and yeah, man, stay blessed. Keep working hard, and don't let the hard times humble you.
Ooh, damn. Well, thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Thank you for having me, my brother.
And
appreciate you.
Always, bro. Real shit. And motherfuckers, if you think this guy is not humble, I don't know where the fuck you are.
Hey,
or maybe you just spoiled and you're not at the level, man. Like, that's what it is.
Simple, man. If you work hard, I'll notice you. If you don't work hard, you ain't doing what you need to do, man. I'm sorry.
If you work hard, you're gonna be in the Maikon Show.
There we go.
That's
simple as that.
It's not. I listen to somebody.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Take time to just notice the small things. Notice the rocks. Notice the sky. Notice the clouds.
Notice the birds. Notice everything. Notice the voice of your baby, your dog. Just enjoy life, man. Be thankful you're on this earth. And out of 7 billion people in the world, you're chilling with the 2 most fun ones right now. Ooh. Right here on the Maikon Show.
Let's get it. Yeah, I love you guys. Take care and peace out. Oh, shit, bro. Does your back hurt?
A little bit, yeah.
Damn, this is the first time it hasn't hurt, bro. I'm getting used to this shit. Thank you, bro. Real shit. That shit was dope, bro.